Alright, YouTube, putting on the front A-arms, getting these things lined up. Cut these supports off, originally right in there. Got one side installed, just tacked on right now. I'm gonna finish bolting these guys on, and then I'll weld those guys all up. And here's the other side. Full motion all the way up. Of course, you know, they won't hit there, but you know, because the shock will be there. But that's the idea. See, there's the two on the driver's side and two on the passenger side. Here's some of the welds. Alright guys, finished up the A-arm install here. Got all the brackets welded on. Got everything adjusted in. Got this square to the frame. Got the adjustments done down here. One thing I want to let you guys know is when you're installing A-arms, you want to make sure this measurement from here to here is the same measurement down here. If that's different, when your wheel's going through its movements and you know, it goes up and down, you're going to get your camber is going to change. It's actually going to not keep the same alignment throughout the whole articulation. Another thing you want to look at is when you're installing your rack and pinion, that these bolts line up. Right now you can see it's a little to the right because the other side is actually pushed over as well. But you want to make sure those line up. If it's pushed over like it is now, like you see, it would actually create issues later when you're going through your motions. It'll actually push the wheel out as it's going up and down. So it'll cause your vehicle to track weird when you're in an off-camber hill or following some bumps in the sand. So you just want to make sure that measurement is the same. You know, that those all three are in line. Also, you want to make sure this measurement from here to here is the same down from this bolt to where you mount it. Now you can see that I have about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch right there. So I'm going to have to come down about 1/2 inch more to 3/4 inch more to get it in line with the top side. Another thing I want to note is a lot of people say, you know, you want about 2 to 5% camber. I went with a 3% camber, and now what that means is that this top side is actually shorter than the bottom side, so it makes the wheel kind of sit at an angle. You know, so it's more like that. Okay. So you know, I'm no suspension expert. I just went with 3. The other thing you want to look at is, I was noticing that a lot of times people want to have a backwards kick to it. I'm not sure the exact terminology of it, but I went with a 9 degree backwards push on it. Some people say 10, some people say 5. I don't know, it's all preference. So, you know, there's that. Also, when you're setting your steering, I've also heard that you want the wheels slightly pushed out. Again, that's also to help track. Now that's a little much, but it's also to help track in the grooves in the sand and help you keep straight and go in the path you want to go, not following all the other tracks. So as you can see, I got both sides mounted up. Spent today getting everything all squared in where I want it, and getting the camber and toe aligned where I wanted it. Now, another thing I'm going to be installing, these are just temporary, but you can kind of get the idea of what I'm going to be doing. It's just to get the mounts installed on the A-arm, as well as get it off the jacks until I get some shocks to put on this thing. So that's the idea with that. So as you can see here, I got the rack and pinion installed there. It has full movement. It moves 3 inches one way and 3 inches the other way, which is just right for what the wheels are, because you get about 3 inches of travel. There's center and there's 3 inches. So it's perfect for what I got here, and actually looking at it, that's a pretty sharp turn if you think about it. So alright, thanks for watching, guys.